this has just hit you?
I have several of those moments every day. Yeah, I do.
Tell me about one of them.
I think some of them are sparked by the things that I find out there. If I find baby pictures. One day, I think the first time it really hit me was when I found a passport with a baby in it. And then I found the entire family of passports in there as well. Those are the moments that I take a deep breath and kind of am very in my head in that moment.
And you've been here since day one?
I have, yes.
Have you been able to go home at all?
I went home for about a day and a half, yes.
What is it like every day for you to just keep digging for survivors, or now for in this recovery mission?
I feel like I'm physically digging, but I'm also emotionally digging for more strength to continue. I bring back into mind the families and friends that want some closure and are just desperately waiting for any information. And that gives me the strength and motivation to keep digging, per se.
Are there moments on the pile where you need emotional support or others need emotional support?
I think that there are moments when we all need emotional support, and the way that each person gets it might be different. It'll look differently. Sometimes it's different for me. Sometimes I just want to hug. Sometimes I just want to scream. Sometimes I want to cry. And I've gone through all those. I probably go through all those each day that I'm here. Luckily, we're not alone. We have each other here. This team is, Florida 2 is just, I feel so honored and privileged to be a part of this team. There's such a group, such a hardworking group, and we can also rely on each other like a family relies on each other. So that's been nice.
What were some of the other things you found besides passports that either moved you or maybe didn't move you, but just in terms of what you found?
Kids' toys. Kids' toys are up very difficult. Little dolls and little toy cars are difficult. Photo albums are a hard one as well. I pick them up and kind of dust them off, and I find myself looking through them. And then, I have to categorize it, and then I strap my boots and get back out there.
Are you sleeping at night?
Luckily, I'm so physically exhausted by the end of the day that I am able to sleep. I am having a lot of weird dreams and nightmares. So I'm still on the pile when I'm sleeping. Still seeing it all over again.
What do you want to say to families?
I know the wait is hard. I know the need for details is important to them. And that's got to be really hard to not have that information and just feel like you can't do anything. But just know that we are here for them doing something.
I know your history, you've done this for many, many years. What makes this different than other disasters and tragedies that you've been a part of?
I mean, I don't think there's been one deployment that we haven't saved somebody. That's been really hard for us. We would love to even just say, like, we saved somebody's dog. I mean, anything. And it's just been so challenging to not hear somebody say, hey, thanks a lot for helping me out of that. Not that we need thanks, that's not what I meant by that, but to shake the hand of a victim would be nice.
Were you on the pile the day the 7-year-old girl was found?
I was, yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Oh man, that was the hardest day that we've had out here. It was the hardest day for me, for sure. Everything shut down when we found her. We all lined up, and you could hear a pin drop on a construction site, which is just eerie and amazing and beautiful all in one. So I just remember the vision. I have visions of them them carrying her down the line of firefighters and first responders, and everyone just so intently seeing reality of what's happened here. And it's always harder when it's personal, and that was very personal for us. No father should ever, no parent should ever have to go through what he went through. It's not right.